On Dawson's Creek, a day of detention brings out the truth.
Out of all the guys at Cape Side, is Dawson the one you're most attracted to?
Friendships are tested.
You're jealous of me because I got a better sex life than you.
And some lives won't be the same.
If I see these things, I can't ever take them back.
An all-new Dawson's Creek tonight on the WB's New Tuesday.
Hey everybody, it's me, Bryson Booker, back with another review just for you, and you people that are watching this review and you're with that special someone and you randomly decide to kiss them when I say go. Okay, stop. Just stop. Please don't. I don't want to watch you guys do disgusting things. Okay, maybe I do. Continue. No, just quit it. But it's for you. And those of you who love teen dramas, this review is just for you. Because I have a teen drama about a boy who obviously wants to have a relationship, but's just too scared out of his mind to even want one. I mean, the guy doesn't even want one. He just wants to be around girls just for the sake of doing it and doesn't even want a relationship with them. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about almost every boy in the United States can definitely relate to a man or a boy named Dawson. And this is his creek, Dawson's Creek. Well, he doesn't really, he kind of stays on a creek and, you know, he has friends. But this is his show, Dawson's Creek, created by Kevin Williamson and aired on the WB in 1998 all the way up until 2002. So it had lasted a pretty good while on television on the WB's Tuesday night lineup. So this is the complete first season released by Columbia TriStar in 2003. So right here you got all the characters. You got Pacey, Jen, Dawson, and Joey right on the front there. And then again you have a romantic picture of Joey and Dawson attempting to kiss. You got another picture of Dawson and Joey right there. But Dawson's Creek was one of those teen dramas that you either liked it or you hated it. I first found out about it and as well as watched it on Netflix because I think I was looking for something to watch, and I got into Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And you know how Netflix gives you those suggestions, like, you may also like this. And so Dawson's Creek was in one of those suggestions. I'm like, well, if I like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, ironically, maybe I'll like Dawson's Creek. And ironically, I did. And I've been, pretty much watching it ever since. I kind of been watching it periodically because, guys, I'm just that person that does not binge watch shows. Especially shows like this that are 45 minutes in length almost every episode. Those people that was able to do that when this was on Netflix, boy, kudos to you. You must have had a lot of popcorn with you and a lot of sugar. But I don't, because I'm not like that. Because I don't want to get fat, and, I just don't want to do it. But those of you who did, I'm pretty sure that you enjoyed this show thoroughly, all the way through. Again, it's one of those shows that you either like it or you hate it. It kind of had mixed reviews when it came out. Well, let's just say this. It was a big success when it came out. But over time, especially after it was canceled, people were starting to say, okay, maybe this is not what we thought. Because a lot of the episodes focus on romance. A lot of the episodes focus on sexuality, which in relation to teens, is important. You gotta talk about it somehow. And if kids didn't hear it from their parents, they could definitely watch it on cable. And this show was number one about talking about it. Buffy really didn't talk about it that much. Felicity, another show in the WB lineup that premiered later that year in 1998. Felicity kind of covered it a bit, but the show that really pounded it into your brain was Dawson's Creek. And many people liked that. Some people didn't. But for the most part, it was a decent show for what it was and what it still is. So you got 3 discs here. There's only 13 episodes in the first season. airing from 1998 until, well, January, I believe January 98, until, I believe, probably around May 1998. Now, the thing that stinks is it came with a episode guide, but it's not in here, and that's because I got this from a video store, and it was actually pre-owned, so somebody had it before me. I guess somebody was one of those people that found out about Dawson's Creek, I don't know, so many years later, and was like, okay, I'm done with the show. So, this is your DVD, whoever that was. This is yours, and I have it now, and I'm going to keep it. But there's no episode guide, so I really can't tell you the episodes that are on season 1, but any 21st century techie would probably just look it up on Google right now, you know, which you're probably going to do after this review, or while you're watching it, either way. But, you know, I believe some of the episodes include the dance, detention, and obviously the pilot episode for the show is included on here as well. Special feature-wise, there aren't too many, unless you care about having a 3-disc set that contains the complete first season, digitally mastered audio and video, full screen presentation, Dolby Digital Surround, English subtitles, as well as, you know, no one cares about that, but what you probably will care about is audio commentary from Kevin Williamson, the creator, and Paul Staple, or Steppa. The retrospective featurette, Dawson's Creek from Day One, the Season 1 time capsule, official Dawson's Creek website, I don't even know if that still works, and an episode selection. You know, basically, the menu allows you, it's not a fancy menu, there's no fancy doodahs and ding-dongs, it's just literally episode selection, boop. You could either play all the episodes or play which ones that you want for your particular situation or relationship at that point. So it's a pretty great DVD. Again, I like the show. I'm starting to get into it, you know, and it's one of those shows that you can relate to. And, you know, a lot of these teen dramas I can obviously relate to now because I'm a teenager. Recently got into Felicity. I'm starting to like that, as well as Dawson and Buffy and Beverly Hills 90210. You know, they're good shows for what they were, and, you know, they can still be relatable to situations today. But the thing I like about those shows, rather than teen dramas or attempt to be teen dramas nowadays, is they were, you know, they were sincere. They weren't stupid. Each one had a different flavor. Each one had a different theme. Each one had a different goal. And each one had a purpose for being on the air. Each show has a purpose. Many shows nowadays don't have any purpose. They're just like, well, since this generation likes EDM, twerking, and random people doing random things, we'll put that on TV, and we'll make 20 other shows just like it. Dawson's Creek, as well as the other shows from the WB lineup, as well as Fox and ABC, you know, everybody had a teen drama in the late 90s. It was just common sense. But, you know, they all had a different flavor. And Dawson's flavor was obviously more geared to the romantic types, while Buffy's flavor was kind of dealt to those bold types. You know, each one had a different flavor, and each one did their job well. And Dawson's Creek, I would say, even though it has mixed opinions now, it deserves another look. And why start anywhere else with the first season? The season that got the show off and running, and up until it was canceled. So check it out for yourself. It's Dawson's Creek Season 1, released in 2003 by Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment. Check it out.